this video we'll be looking at and testing the update to the Lizard M99 planter by JDModding Arg on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this test. 22.76 megabytes to download. What has been added? Well, they've added two new planters. A 6 meter and 10 meter working width. 10 slots each. We'll find them under Tools and Planters. There they are. Or here they are here. So we have the 6 meter and the 10 meter. The 8 meter, it was original to this mod. So we're looking at the 6 meter one right now. It says 100 horsepower. We'll talk about that. 1800 liter capacity. That's seed and fertilizer combined. 6 meter working width at 9 miles per hour. Same as the other ones, we have color options for frame. Design color is your tanks. And then rim color, of course, there. Prices as you see them for changing all that. The 10 meter, again, same options there. We can make things purple and pink if you so desire. $2,000 each for color changes there and $200 for the rims. Right, so you may be wondering about, there is probably something indicated on the thumbnail that there was some problems. So let's get our help window on. So this is how you get it. This is the 6 meter one here. And L1 and X unfolds. So just like the original one, these are just different sized planters. They didn't have any light, no lights or anything. There's nothing really strange about them per se. Except you may notice something here. Yes, there's something going on there for sure. So we will show you that. Let's travel up the field here a little bit, so you don't have to wait through the whole length of this field. We'll start them off here. Direct drill, so that's nice. We have L1 and ridge markers, so you have ridge markers. Of course, if you hire a worker, the worker will not use ridge markers. And we have your regular corn, sunflower, soybean, beets, cotton, and then corn again. So I have corn chosen. We have L1 and left on your D-pad opens your covers, and they go through that whole sequence there. So you can see seed and fertilizer. All right, now to the nitty-gritty. We will hire a worker. I always test with workers because a lot of you use workers. I do all the time. And so power requirements. It says 100 horsepower. You're probably going to need at least 200 horsepower to operate this particular piece of equipment at up to the 9 miles per hour. Anything less, you're hitting maybe 7 or 8 at the most, probably 6 or 7. So you notice on the turnaround here, the worker still thinks it's a much bigger planter than it actually is, and totally misses a strip of land there. So using the smallest one with a worker will end up making your field look like somewhat like an American flag. If that's what you are looking for in a planter, maybe that's what you need. But however, that's one of the issues. The other issue, of course, is the horsepower required. I tried this with a couple of different tractors, and all with the same results. Either couldn't pull it up to speed, and they all did the missing bits. So here's the largest one of the two. It is 170 horsepower required. However, picking a tractor that had about 200 horsepower, it neither did it like going full speed. So I have a 300 horsepower medium tractor here, and with that it is able to go the 9 miles per hour no problem. So somewhere between, or somewhere more than 170 but less than 313 is where you'll want to have a tractor to pull this. Of course, this is on totally flat ground. The big one does not without its issues though either. Let's hire a worker here. Not as bad as the smallest one. However, it does have a slight overlapping issue, which seems to be opposite of the smaller one, where it was thought it was much bigger, kind of like a Chihuahua, where it thinks it's a much bigger dog than it actually is. This one's more like a big dog that thinks it's a little Chihuahua, in a way. It's not as well, it's not as bad because you're not missing anything, and the overlap is actually not horrendous. There's just a slight bit of overlap, so I would almost overlook this as being that's not a whole lot of overlap. As you can see there, it is a little bit, but it's not as bad. Well, yes, as I said, the first one, the smaller one. So that plus the horsepower requirements do not really match what it actually takes to pull one of these at the 9 miles per hour it says it's supposed to be working at. Other than that, they work fine. So, yeah. And there you go. So those are basically the two issues that I found with these the update to this planter. So perhaps a little bit of a tweak is needed. Of course, if you're operating them manually, then you just have to worry about the horsepower requirements and pulling them up to speed, and the overlap or missing bits is kind of inconsequential if you don't use workers. And there you have it, the update to the Lizard M99 planter by JDModding Arg. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.